Thanks for stopping and listening. As a young child, I was climbing a tree and I slipped and fell backwards and I landed on my back. It knocked all the air out of me. And for a short period of time, I stood there unable to breathe. And I was frightened. I was scared. I couldn't breathe. And after a while, my body resynced and I could breathe again. And I learned a very powerful lesson that day. And that I realized the vulnerability of a small child and my desire to continue breathing. Sometimes in life, things happen to us. Generally, it's related to people, such as you get a prognosis from the doctor. It's unfavorable. You get a phone call at 2 o'clock in the morning. You have the police show up at your house and provide you with some information that's just devastating. You have someone serve you papers at your place of work or at your house, and it's totally shocking. Don't those events knock the wind out of you? And for a moment there, or for a long period of time thereafter, you're paralyzed. You feel like there's nothing you can do. You feel like you can't breathe. You're angry, you're grieving. You name the emotion. We've all been there. Whether we were the cause of the behavior or whether we were the result of somebody else's decision. But life happens around us and those things happen. And where I find solace when those things have happened, especially as I got older, I found it in God's Word. If you go to Psalm 36 or Psalm 37, start reading there. Just pick it up, open it up. It talks about the loving kindness of God, the protection of God. And then go to other places in the Old Testament and look through all the people and their stories and the events and the history. And you'll find people that live life and life lived around them and events happened, decisions were made by them or others that affected them or they affected others. It's raw, it's truthful, and it doesn't hold back anything. You see how people are, you see how people act. And why is that important? Because it gives us comfort. We know we're not in this alone. We know God is watching over us. We know God has a plan. We know God is seeing this to the end. And that if you're a child of God, He will work to conform you to the image of His Son. Regardless of what happens, and you feel like the wind's knocked out of you, run to Him. Get on close to Him. Get to Him in prayer. Listen to His voice. He's there. Listen to Him. Be comforted by Him.